guys, Courtney McElvain here. I think most of you know that I was in fitness before I got into the finance industry and have taught fitness classes for 25 years. I currently teach one weekly yoga class at the YMCA here in Redding, California. Of course, the gym is closed. I wanted to offer my students a chance to take a very quick 10, 12-minute class that's going to de-stress us, help us feel enlivened, and feel a bit of hope in these very strange times. So we're going to go ahead and start in easy sitting position. We're going to bring our hands to our heart, and we're just going to take 3 long, deep breaths. By the way, this is going to be a very easy level 1, level 2 class. So as you take these breaths, we're going to breathe in all the way, filling up the crown of the head, the fingertips, the toe tips, and then we're also going to let out every drop of that breath. That's how we get into that extended long breath and allow that belly to expand a little bit more. So after we've completed those 3 breaths, we've scanned our body from head to toe, much like a computer does its scanning inside. We're going to go ahead and place our hands at our knees and just begin doing some circles. I know I've been sitting most of the day at my desk doing work, like probably many of you. So we're going to shake up some energy at the spine that might just be feeling stuck. And this is one way to get it moving, and it'll only improve from here. So after we've done about 10 circles one direction, breathing evenly, we're going to go ahead and take it the other direction as well. And it's really just like your spine is spinning around its base of the pelvis. This should feel pretty good, loosening up. You hear the waterfall in the background. The sun is out, which is wonderful, just sucking in and receiving all that energy. So we're going to start on the next movement by grabbing a hold of our ankles and just taking the heart forward and back. So you're bringing your heart forward and then scooping out your belly on the way back. And you can see we're moving a little bit quickly here. So we're breathing in as the heart comes forward, and then we're exhaling as we take it back. And on the way back, it feels like your pubic bone is coming in towards your belly, and then that belly is pushing in towards the front of the spine. Now let's take our arms a little bit wider and focus a little bit more on those shoulder blades coming together behind us. Still breathing evenly through the nose. We'll just do 2 more here. Good. From there, we're going to take it to a whole new place, coming into our hands and knees. Curl your toes under, and let's come into downward facing dog. Now in our down dog, we're going to press our left heel into the ground, and then we're also going to press our right hand into the ground. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg, pressing down to really shake off some of that tension that's been accumulating in those spaces. And then switch to the other side. Take your breaths, breathing in, breathing out. You might feel ready to breathe out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then just drop both heels down as best you can after floating those hips up, maybe taking the heels up too. And then we're going to walk those hands back just about 6 inches. Now hold here a moment, breathing into it. And then take it back towards the feet. Maybe walk those feet in just a little bit, drop your head down. And then we're going to float those arms up, interlacing the fingers, reaching the hands up to the sky, stretching through the chest. Make sure you have a nice bend in your knees here, opening up through the chest, breathing, letting go of the breath completely, letting the head weight fall and all of the things that are on your mind symbolically fall off into the ground as well. Beginning to loosen up and get rid of all of that sediment that's accumulated at the lower back. Now lead with the heart, come up to a standing position. We're going to release those arms. We're just going to get a little bit of fun movement here. So keep a nice bend in your knees. We're going to take our spine to a rotating place. So we're gonna inhale with our left arm, right hand stays at the heart, and then exhale other side. So the movement gets to be a bit quick, and it's flowy, and it feels good. You can start to feel the energy moving around more. We're also going to relax our face here. So close the eyes even if it's comfortable to you. If not, think about the cheeks relaxing, the jawbone relaxing, maybe a little smile on the face. 2 more. And let's bring our left hand to our heart, right hand on top, and just for a moment, let it all sink in, standing tall, shoulders dropped. And now reaching up those arms nice and tall. We're gonna take a seat, bending those knees, taking our hips way back. The weight goes into our heels even, and we're gonna drop, swinging those arms up, dropping the head, and come all the way up to a stance. So it's a flowing movement. We're gonna exhale, inhale. This one's fun. My kids love doing this one. It's just enjoying the experience of it. Being mindful of your glutes being used on the way up. We'll do 3 more. 1 more. And exhale those arms to our sides. Good, we're gonna take it back into our down dog. From here, take your right leg forward into a lunge. And we're immediately going to take those arms up. Now take this pubic bone towards this navel as you begin to lower down. And our lower back should feel plenty happy. So if you feel anything there, just back off a little bit and keep drawing this space into there. Now we're going to take our right hand to our knee and then take that left arm over so your spine's actually arcing just a bit. Breathing. Both arms up. And now bring those hands together. We're going to take the wrist and the middle of our forearms to our head and then reach the crown of your head into the arms as we begin to sink a little more deeply, pelvis down to the ground. Holding here. Relaxing through our face. Bringing those hands forward, we're going to open up into cactus arms. Inhale, and then open up a little more, heart lifts. Exhale, bring it back. Let's do that 2 more times. Open up, heart lifts, breathe in more, and then exhale, bring it back. 1 more time. And now, left hand to the ground, right arm is going to open up into a half cactus arm. And then let that right knee fall off to the side. Gently bringing it back, and we're going to come into a quick child's pose, bringing that leg back. And bringing it forward once again, curl those toes under, down dog. This time the other leg, that left leg comes forward, and we bring the arms up for that lunge. Starting off with maybe a little lunge. We don't have to go deep right away at all. Just explore what the experience of it feels like. This time we're going to take that left hand to the thigh, right arm reaches over, and maybe take the pelvis a little deeper if it feels comfortable to you. Both arms coming back up. We're going to bring the hands together into prayer with expanded fingers and then hands to the head. Open up. Crown of the head, reaching into those hands, wrists, middle of the forearms. And then bringing those hands back together. Now we're going to open up for the cactus arms. Breathe in, open up the chest a little bit more. Exhale. Do it again. 2 more. And 1 more. And now right hand comes to the inside of that foot. You can even take it a little wider off the mat even for a little more support. And then that left arm opens up, shoulder blade falls open and reaches, and left knee falls off to the side. You can drop your head for a little neck stretch if it feels good, although we didn't do it on the other side, so make sure you even that out if you do it. Gently bringing it back together. We're going to come back to that child's pose. And then bring it forward. We're going to press our pubic bone towards the ground. Roll your belly onto the ground. Take your forehead to the ground. Now we're going to roll our shoulders back. Press our pubic bone into the ground. Elbows hug the waistline. Lift up for a little cobra. Breathing. I'm going to take it back down. Inhale. Roll those shoulders back. Lifting. And back down. Inhale, bring it up. And one more. Roll the shoulders, inhale, bring it up. And exhale. Go ahead and press into those hands, bring it back into the child's pose. Knees a little wider, feet together. We're gonna bring our hands into prayer. Reach the fingertips a little further, and then relax into this for 3 to 5 breaths. So continue holding, and we're just gonna imagine lightness traveling up from the lower back, that sacrum, all the way up the spine to the crown of the head, and then traveling back down to the sacrum. And then back up on the inhale, and back down on the exhale. Maybe do that one more time through. And then we'll bring it back into our easy sitting position. Hands to the knees.